Morning everybody. It's really early here on the Cornish coast near Land's End. It's just before sunrise. I'm up early today. There's not a soul about except the birds. A little wren and a robin you might be able to hear. So I thought nobody about except for the cows and the sheep. I'd just share a little bit of my view before it absolutely pours down with rain. So we're walking down towards the coast, and in a minute you'll see the weather. So this is my cloud this morning, which I have a feeling I might be getting a little bit wet, just a bit. So let's pan round and you'll see my poldark mine in the background over here. Look, that's Higher Bow, once a working mine. So we're going to pan back round. We're going to walk down to the coast. I'm not sure how much of this I can actually show on the video and walk at the same time. But I will share with you as much as I can. So this is a little walk down the coast. Now it's going to be a bit bumpy, as you can see. This is the old cobbles, the old rock that would have been normal walking circumstances really for all those people who lived here. I'm just going to show that down. So today I'm wearing my walking boots. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm up early. And if you'd have been here, well, centuries ago probably, all of this area would have been so noisy, so loud, clanging machinery, pumping stations. This is the kind of area for the tin mines, copper, arsenic, all the minerals. And out there is the ocean across to the US. I'll show you over there. So a lot of people think that actually this area is not exactly very pretty. There's not a lot here to see. Well, I have to say I disagree. It's what you make it. It's very rugged, it's very coastal, it's very isolated. But in amongst that beauty, and this is why I love it for the light, I love it for the space, the changing of the sky. So I guess that's in me from the fens. I'm just going to pan back round again. There's our little mine. You see, in 2 minutes the sky just changes. It's absolutely beautiful. You can understand why artists come here to paint. And in amongst all that beauty, it's very early in the year for wildflowers really to show. But look, you've got little snippets just popping their heads through the Cornish hedges. Okay, so I'm going to keep walking as fast as I can. I just want to show you this here. Look, this was one of my blocks last year. I was so inspired by this, the silverweed. Isn't it beautiful? That's one of my Indian blocks. I love that. So, just going to show you down here. Look, the snails are out having their breakfast. Even the snails are beautiful. I know some people don't think so, but you know, I do. Little baby. Beautiful colours. It's so peaceful. There's not a soul about. And the farmer up the road will probably be thinking, what on earth is that mad woman doing? Walking along the close with a camera. First thing in the morning. So I'm heading over there. Whether we'll get there together shall remain. Oh, there's a rabbit. There's 2 or 3 of them. Oh, I just saw their white tails in the field there. Okay, so come with me. I hope you're not too dizzy so far. I need to get one of those selfie stick things, don't I, really, for walking. Right, I'm just going to show you down here. I guess it's a bit of a wildlife as well as a walk. Look, the snails are curled up in these ferns. I want to just show you these curly ferns. Can you hear the cows in the background? Okay, let's go in a little bit closer. Are you going to focus? There we go. Okay. So the ferns are just coming out and you have these beautiful curls on the end. Look at this. I love them. I just really love them. Okay. Oh, we've got some lemon snails. I didn't think this would be a snail trail. But in the day you don't really see them. They've all gone to sleep. Look, lemon. That's really beautiful. Look at the bright colour. Come on, focus. My poor little phone's like, it's first thing in the morning. And you want me to focus on snails. Oh, do you know actually? Oh, if only you could see it. It's like snail party. This isn't turning into quite what I thought. But look, I've got to be careful where I tread. Can you see them? They're like lemon sherbets all over. With a bit of licorice all sort going on. Right, enough snails. We don't get bright lemon sherbet snails in Peterborough, that's for sure. Right, so we've just left the bluebell season and you might see a few bluebells in the hedgerows, but we're turning pinks now. So the foxgloves are just coming through with the beautiful cow parsley, that's coming into flower, and sweet Sicily. Right, we're going to go for a wander. So let's go down a little lane. Now we're going to be a bit shaky. Bear with me. I'm going to try and hold it, there you go, without stumbling. Can you hear the birds? Beautiful. Oh, look. Isn't that a picture in itself? You think, where's that going to take us? That would make a beautiful little embroidery, wouldn't it? Okay, look, I'm just going to show you there's some bluebells nestled in amongst the nettles down there. So these are the Spanish bluebells. They've got a bad press here in Cornwall. They are the invaders, so to speak, from the traditional wooded bluebell that most people know in the UK. But they're everywhere, they're absolutely everywhere. Look at this stone. Even this stone, you know, in gates and looking out over this way. So there's another mine over in the background there, disused. Let's go over here. Look at the colours. So there's a foxglove waiting to come out, look. Sitting right on top of the hedgerows. And it's really weird how they sort of sit in the pockets of the bricks and they come out. So last year I designed one of my Indian blocks from the foxgloves. There she is. I called them the Bal Maidens because they just seem to stand proud, look pretty in amongst, you know, a kind of a barren land really. There's my mine. You can see her a bit better now. Oh, we've got a little bit of, look at that. Clouds are beginning to change their mind and turn into peach. Beautiful. Well, it's a really beautiful morning. I thought I'd actually get covered in rain because it just changes at the drop of a hat, literally. So we'll wander down. And there's a disused cottage at the bottom here. That's what I want to share with you. I'm just going to show you down here. Look. Let's do this as we wander down. So the bluebells, these are... now I mentioned these in my go live. These are the three-cornered leek. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. These are part of the allium family, and they've actually got a triangular stem. They're like little white bluebells. They smell of a garlicky onion smell, and you can put them in your cooking. Let me come back. They're so beautiful, and they've got like a little green stripe inside. I don't know if my phone can pick that up. Really beautiful. So they are sisters. Look at that, beautiful. Bluebells and three-cornered leeks together. And they sort of form the lower tier of our little Cornish hedge. Let's go all the way down here. So they're everywhere. All the hedgerows have got masses and masses of these three-cornered leeks. Okay, we're coming out to the coast little path here. I wish I could do this without wobbling. Sadly, my arms steady my feet. Okay, so we've got some horses over in the field over there, having their morning graze. Looking up and thinking, what on earth is she up to? Okay, so come on down. So we've got the gorse here. It's just going over, look, you can see. Beautiful, wild, buttery yellow gorse. Sadly, that's just going over now. Okay, now I'm still with you. As you can tell from the wobble. Oh, we're coming up to some magpies and crows I can hear. Look at the sky, the sky's lifted. Now I'm just going to show you down here. These little ferns coming out. Look at them, uncurling, unfurling. And these ones here, this is what caused my other little Indian block to be evolved from a little heart. Look, my Anam Cara. It's a little heart upside down. So this will be a beautiful fern when she pops her head open and says hello. They're all just coming out in season. Okay, so back on the path. I'm walking down the middle so that I don't wobble as much. Okay, now I'm going to just pan round because the sky, oh my gosh, the sky, I want to show you. Just look at the colours. Just look at those beautiful colours. There's my little Balmine. Higher Bal she is. She's a National Trust mine. And I'm going to pan round quite slowly. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And that's where we've just been. All the way back there. So, back round. Oh dear, I'd never make a cameraman. Look, I miss half the detail. So we go across here now. We've got a field. These are coming out too, buttercups. So this is obviously a farmer's field, and you can see the mines in the background. That's looking towards Lilac, and can you see we've got a field of buttercups? Beautiful. And loads of grasses. I've been collecting the grasses for a little project I'm doing. And this Cornish stone, look at the Cornish stone, colours in there. Okay, so back round. Are you feeling a bit dizzy yet? Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a massive crow going over my head, saying good morning. Right, so we've got a little Cornish gate and a stile here, so you're going to come climbing with me. And we're going to see this little abandoned place. That was a little hedge sparrow, I think. Okay, so in Cornwall they have all these stiles. Now, they have these big stiles here, and then obviously they've got the cattle grid to keep out the animals, and then these stones. So we're going to go over. We're going to try and do it very delicately. Some massive slabs of stones, and on the other side we've got the other one. So, toes over. We did that quite delicately. That's good balancing for me. Right, so, oh, I can feel a spot of rain. I thought I was doing well to not get the rain. Now, I want to show you this. I know it's fenced off, but it gives you an insight into how people would have lived. So obviously we're not going into the field. It's a little abandoned place. Look how beautiful. You can see. All made of stone, and you can still see, obviously, the corner there. And this would have been, it wouldn't have been idyllic like this. It would have been hard working for them, and it would have been a miner's cottage looking out to sea. So we're going to walk round. Oh, I've just got to show you that, look. That mine stands out every morning, every evening. That's at the bottom of our garden. So we're walking down, picking up a bit of a pace. Here's some more gorse that's actually still in flower, and you can see, look at the rich colour. So gorse was used quite a lot in, I've been reading up about it. It doesn't have a particularly sweet taste. I have tried. And it's got these massive spikes on, look. Just got to share this. So obviously it's to keep the cattle off and protect the plant. But these massive, big, there you go, spikes on them. But people would pick these petals. You see, trying to pick it is just a nightmare. You can see here, let the dried. So they would have picked the petals, and it was used for adding into milk puddings, bread. Oh, we've got some little primroses. I can't get over the amount of primroses when we got here. So I've been here in 2 weeks now, and I couldn't believe that primroses were still in flower. The hours were gone over. Right, we're going around the corner. So, another lovely old building, look. Covered. Mother Earth's beginning to claim her back. Look at that big slab of Cornish stone that's been cut. I wonder what the story is behind that one. Again, another dwelling, and it sits in amongst all these carpets of pink thrift. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so there's our coast heading out. Right, so we're going down, down, down. Okay. Now this is a different way to where I've come before. I'm just going to go down, show you over that side because it's beautifully peach. I'm trying to show you all my lovely sights. Look at the beautiful sea and the sky. Okay, so we're heading down this way. So there's a different route to the one that I was going to take because it's off the... It's still heading that way, but it's off the beaten track. But you can see it's very narrow. It's a bit quieter. So I'm hoping that we're going the right way. Otherwise we're going to be turning round. Right, so I'm going to go over on the landscape there. I'm just going to show you. Look, look, look. That's why you get up early in the morning. Beautiful. There's not a soul about. I'm just going to be quiet. You can hear the sea and the birds and not a lot else. I sound like one of those walking programs, you know, where they walk with a selfie stick and they go, there's nothing else here but birds. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, I'd love to do that. Right, so remnants of an old Cornish gate looking out. Now I can actually hear the rain and I can see the rain. So we might not get to the coast after all. See how far we go. We're doing all right so far, but as far as you walk out, you've got to walk back. Now I'm okay with that, but I'm sure you don't need to see a video of me walking in the rain. And it's very wobbly again, sorry. Okay. So we're getting out nearer the coast. We're getting less pathway. Oh, I really hope I can take you out that way. Right, we're coming through a little gateway. So, oh my gosh, I've got to show you this. It's absolutely covered in bluebells. Right, there's a massive chain on this one here. So let me just, oh, and I can just see, look at that, the honeysuckle's coming out already. Just show you that. Honeysuckle all ready to come in bloom. Little snapjacks. Right, I've got to be careful on the stone. So what I want to show you here, look, in amongst all the ferns, look at the bluebells. Okay, so sun's coming up. So these are the ferns that I was talking about. And you can see some have come out now and you've got these little curly bits on the end. Look at that. Aren't they just incredible? And the colour, I love. Look at the sunlight on the leaves. So, so beautiful. Ah, there's a cheeky slug on the end there. And there's a bluebell and a fern having a bit of a canoodle there, look. Right. Oh, I've just got to show you, and you might be a bit blinded, but look, look, look. Can you see the sun? It's popping out to say hello. Right. Let's go down onto the cliff. Oh, maybe the rain will stay away after all. So we're coming down to the coastal path. Well, we're on the coastal path, but... And all along, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but all along you can see these thrifts. So I'm just going to go down here. You'll see them more out on the coast. Look, beautiful carpet of pink sea thrift. There's a bit of gauze going on there. Bluebells. Oh, you missed a swallow. Or was that a swift? I think it was a swift actually. Oh, and I can see the rabbits. We've just disturbed the rabbits. It's like somebody going home telling their mum, "Mum, there's a great big somebody out on the cliff. Quick, 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 disappear, disappear." Right. Oh, frog in my throat. So, I'm back on the rocky path, look. But we're heading out towards the sea. So back to the crunch. I'm not sure if this video is as comfortable to watch as it is for me to walk. I'm loving it, but oh, look at the sun on the cliff, morning cliff. I was only going to video 2 seconds just to share the light really, but you know, I know lots of you have visited the Cornish coast before. Oh, look, the rain's headed towards where we've just been. And there she is in the background. So, let's go up this way. This is all National Trust land. They look after it. So we're going along a carpet of pink and yellow. And we're heading out towards the sea. And you're joining me. So if you're wondering what on earth this is just me with my camera. Nothing grand. I certainly don't have a professional setup, as you guys know. But this is you coming with me. Now, you see the rocky landscape here. It's kind of a bit bumpy, and this is all mine shafts These are all working poldark mines, if you want to call poldark. So I'm just walking on my own. I literally popped out, I couldn't sleep this morning. So can you see the rugged landscape? All of this would have been a working environment. So I'm going to take you up on the cliff and show you. So it's maintained by the National Trust, and this, we're now walking on the south coastal path. There's all these remnants, look, of these rocks. These would have been brought to surface. Just bring it down, look. And they would have been hammered into smaller pieces by all the ladies and the girls and children. Right, I'm just going to take you over here, I think. Oh, let's go this way. Okay, she's thinking, where is she going? I don't really know. Okay, so this is, just if you want a point of reference, look, we are on Ross Common Cliff. So you can look that up on the mail, on the map. Now, shall I walk along here? Okay, so I've got to be careful. It's a spongy ground, which in a way is softer on my toes, but I've got to watch my footing. So I'm going to take you out to, oh, it's like walking on a big carpet, on a trampoline. I've gone back to my teenage years. Right, so this is what I want to show you. These wildflowers. Now I know there's lots of you, some of them, they're not even open, so it's beautiful lilac star flower. The thrifts have not quite opened their heads yet, but we're heading down towards the cliffs. A couple of crows there saying good morning. Okay, so oh, this is so beautiful. It's a little tonic, really. So I'm going to go slowly now to show you the edge of the cliff. I've walked miles while I've been here. Right, I'm going to stand in between here and I can do a bit of a zoom. So, back over there you can see our higher bow. Now I'm going to go really slowly. So, that's back over towards Giva Mine. And you might be able to hear the sea now. I want to show you down here. Look at the sun. Early morning sun on the rocks. Look at that. Look at the colours. Just amazing. A little bit of a shadow of me. And this is back down. So we've got some morning crows on our pathway. Right, we're going to go over this way. Just see what's here. So you can see the ruts in the ground, look. If I just stand still. And I know people walk on these ruts, but these are original kind of walkways and tramways. So pit ponies would have been really early. And what were they mining? Well, they were mining, look, you can see all these cut marks. I just want to show you, there's all these cut marks in the rocks. And they would have got pieces of rock looking for copper, arsenic, just minding my foot. Excuse me, footing. Right. So, tin miners, copper mining. Somebody's saying good morning. I'm obviously on his patch. Right, so these are these little star flowers I wanted to show. Look, in amongst these really rugged ruts, should I say. Look, can you see the beautiful stars? It's like a little sprinkling of glitter. And it's all along the coastline. Okay, so we're heading out to this little rock here. Now it's getting a little bit rugged, so I'm going to finish my video in a minute. So we're going to stop just here by the Cornish cliffs. I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to let you enjoy the sea. And I know I've done one already, a little video. The big rock in the distance there, I've walked out to there before. So I'm going a bit further along the coast. The rain seems to have disappeared for a while, moved over a bit. So I'm going to head up that way, right to that cliff up there I think actually. But I just wanted to just share the quietness really. I mean, if there was people walking about I wouldn't have done the video, so you're very lucky that it's first thing in the morning. And as you can see, the sun's just coming up and there's not a soul about. It's the best time of day. Right, lovelies, now that I've driven you nuts with the wobble of my camera, hopefully you've enjoyed that, and you probably get to the first 10 minutes and think, oh my word, but hopefully for some of you it might have been a little bit of a joy. Have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing, and I will speak to you soon. I'll leave it there. Take care. Bye.